But hey guys, we're here at our monthly coaching meeting. We're doing a renovation walkthrough with Ron Brown. What's up, Ron?
What's up, fellas? What's up, guys?
Hey, we're going to be going over some quick questions before we go in, because there was some great questions as we're sitting here before we go inside. So Jesse, let's hear it. What have you been saying, brother?
Ron, I was wondering, when you first got your contractor, how much money down did you pay them? Like a third or half, or how to get started on the job?
I gave him $3,000 down, and that covered the demo work, and it basically recovered some material to begin the rehab, basically. So he wanted like a third down, but at that point, if you give him that much money, you kind of lose control.
Okay.
So you find yourself having to chase the contractor down and wondering why certain things aren't done. You have like $12,000 in your pocket, and you're a contractor, you're gonna like skim off the top. So your profit is coming from the top, and then you find your work beginning to lag along kind of slowly, basically.
Big time.
So what was the
Big
third?
time.
Or what was?
He wanted $12,000.
Oh, okay. So you gave him $3,000.
I gave him $3,000.
What was the total rehab?
$36,000.
Okay.
Does that include appliances?
Yep, include the appliances.
Wow. Yeah, that is good. Good gracious.
So far we're in line. We have a small kink, a bump along the road with some plumbing issues.
What happened with that?
We think someone may have stolen some copper from underneath the crawl space. We had a section of copper line missing from the cutoff to the city side.
In the ground or under the house?
Under the house.
Okay.
So,
tell me about that. Did you not know that when the people were living here? Was the water working then?
Yes, the water was working. That's when we came in. So.
You think the tenant took it? What happened to the copper?
I have no idea, but it was a delay, and we were kind of baffled. So it held us up about 3 days trying to figure out what was going on.
What do you prognosticate happened?
I have no idea, Chris. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So
They probably paid for it while they lived there, and it was like, you know what?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
So the copper was there. Let me get this straight. The copper was in the house fine when you bought it. You ripped out the floors and you noticed it was gone, or what?
We got to a point where we needed some running water, and we couldn't get the water to come on, basically. So
Wow, crazy.
So that was a slight delay.
All right. So what did the loss of copper add to the cost of the rehab?
About $300 or $400. That's about it.
Hey, man.
That's not too bad. The point was just trying to figure out what the problem was.
How long did that take?
About 2 days, because we kept looking at the city meter.
Okay.
We had no idea, because the water worked fine. We thought it was a problem with the meter. So if you look around the meter, you see it dug out somewhere.
I saw that over there. That's what you were doing
All
there?
focus was at the meter.
Okay.
So then we said, you know what? Let's see if someone may have stole some copper under the house with a smaller section missing. There's a cutoff underneath the house, and there was a smaller section of copper missing.
Now, what would be the motive or the benefit for somebody to take that amount of copper, or was it a specific device? Maybe.
I don't know if someone maybe began the process of wanting to steal it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. It just didn't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
So, I don't know if it's something that maybe we missed before we, closed on the house. Because I didn't check for running water.
Somebody was living here. I guess you.
Yeah.
Did you just?
You would assume that they had running water.
Okay.
Right? So,
Okay. Cool.
This is the second dumpster. I ordered a 16-yarder. I recommend going at least a 40-yard container, because I've had to make 2 dumps already. And,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make 1 more, and the price is about $100 difference.
$100 difference for a lot more space.
For a lot more space. So get a 40-yard container.
Are you responsible for the dumpster on this one, Ron, or who's responsible for this one?
This one was mine.
Okay.
So I am in dump. Yeah, I'm in dump number 2. So I'm gonna be making the 3rd one before I leave. So it'll be about $600 on containers.
Okay.
All right, I found this deal. A lot of my marketing is do direct mail. So everything, I say about 90% of my deals come from direct mail. You guys know what direct mail is. You send out the postcard, y'all let us have you guys choose to do it. I do some bandit sounds, but kind of very few, because it's a whole nother story in itself. So we got this deal, do direct mail. I partnered with a guy, and We negotiated with the seller. She was very motivated. We got it for a price that we both could agree to.
What you pick it up for?
120. Picked it up for 120.
And the comps are?
The comps are around 235. 230. That house over there just sold for 330. Yes, sir. Yeah. For 330. There's like an acre in the back.
Unbelievable.
That house is a house down the street that's been rehabbed on the market for like 265. So
Stupid numbers, man.
I mean, Virginia Beach, you know, people will pay for it. You know, as long as it looks nice, they'll pay for it. You know, so
you got marketing and you got a 120, low 200s is the ARV on it.
Yeah, low 200s. Yeah, put about 36 into it. So that's why our numbers at on that.
Let's start outside, Ron. Tell us what you gonna have me doing outside.
All right, outside we're gonna limb up these trees.
Taking this up here.
Taking that up, the trees. Those, that front tree. Okay. Get the trees, the limbs off. We call it limbing up. Limbing everything up off the roof, away from the house. Let's put a roof on. That was done yesterday. Yeah. Still trying to figure out what to do with this front. I don't know. We're gonna put decorative posts down or something like that, you know. But we're gonna clean the landscaping up, put up a new privacy fence, take that old fence away.
Let's take a look. Then all this was the siding already there.
Siding was good. We're gonna replace 3 windows.
Okay.
We're gonna put up black shutters.
How about the wrappers there?
Yeah, we got some from the roof replaced. We had some rotting wood. So we gotta replace all the rotting wood and we can rewrap it.
You gonna have to rewrap everything up here, or just
That's the part where
that's a wrap. See up there, guys? That little section where the wood's rotten.
Yeah, section right
That just happens. If you notice, it looks kind of blue, and you look to the right of it, it's white. That's what we're talking about when you say wrap. It's metal wrap. Now all they do is take a piece of metal and then put it right over top of the wood there. It's considered fixed after that, but you should probably replace that wood. I would say. We're gonna replace the wood.
Will you continue to deteriorate?
Well, no, you take it to a point where you don't see any more rotten wood, and then when you get to that point, you just stop and just rewrap.
Just put metal right over it.
As long as you wrap it,
Wood won't touch it.
just wrap correctly.
You got that, guy?
Alright, very well. Alright, we're gonna put a new privacy fence up right here. Yep. I'm gonna take it like I'm gonna take this away. Because they have a lot of holes in it.
What are you gonna do here?
And here we're debating on whether to put a washer dry connection in here. The only thing I don't like about it, you have to come outside to wash the clothes.
All right.
So we're trying to debate what we can do with that. Is there a light in here? Yeah, that's well, it's not working. So this, we're gonna clean it out, put some shelving in here. Thinking about putting the washer and dryer connection right here. So I'm gonna say that right here.
You talked before about opening this up. You still think about doing that?
It's a possibility.
So are you keeping the wash and dryer in here or what?
Wash and dryer?
Yeah. I mean, this is where you're gonna put it?
That's what I'm thinking about, yeah.
Okay. So guys, wash and dryer will go in here.
But
Would you lift the
people have
floor?
to go outside and wash clothes. I don't think it. I don't
Yeah, that's what
As a woman, I would hate it.
and we have 2 options. We have a closet we're thinking about, and we have this room we're thinking about. So we're gonna take a closet away and put it inside of the house. And like you were saying, people may hate going outside to wash
I would
clothes.
hate it.
$250,000.
Imagine it's winter. I have to go outside and wash my
Exactly.
clothes. I would hate it.
Ron said he wanted to put a door from the house to come down to the washroom.
Right.
That would be great, right?
That would be bad.
But
That would
what?
be, but it's a wall. It's a closet right there.
So you can't.
So you can't. You have to go in like a bedroom closet. Then it's a closet blocking that wall right there. So it makes it difficult. So put a washer dry, a door right there. So it's a couple of closets we were looking at inside the house that may work out. So that was just like one of our options.
Cool. Okay.
Deck back here.
This whole deck gets demo?
Yeah, demo and
I
the
mean,
entire
you're
deck.
gonna use the same design, or you're gonna have the corners?
We're gonna fence it up. We're gonna make the step come off when you come off the back porch. So you're not actually stepping down.
Okay, bring it out.
So we're gonna bring it up, yeah.
So this whole thing gets demoed. Do you keep the same design or what? How are you gonna do that?
I don't like these slats this way. We're gonna, put like some rails around it. Okay. And make it more, I guess more modern. Yeah.
Looks like it's kind of.
Yeah, it's look right there. Yeah. Take the entire thing out.
How about the heat pump? Can you keep that?
No, can't keep the heat pump. All right. The heat pump is dated, and I recommend older than 5 years replace it.
You guys got any questions about outside so far?
Is it a 30-year roof?
Yes.
How much did it cost to do the roof?
We pay 30, 35.
For how many square?
Question about the square footage of the house. How many square feet?
It's about 1,400 square feet.
So what you got going on here, Ron?
In here, this had the old wood paneling.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So far we've taken off the wood paneling, put insulation behind it, and put up sheetrock basically. And we're gonna take the popcorn off, and we're using knockdown in the entire house.
How are you gonna? What are you gonna do here? Because in the past I've skimmed over this.
We're scraping it.
All of it completely?
Yeah, completely.
Nasty
yeah.
job.
It's a bad area.
Nasty.
We had a roof leak up here. That's where we had one of our bad boards at. That's gotta be cut out right there because of the mold.
Okay. Cool. You gonna scrape this entire ceiling down?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Wow.
So
And is this the living room here?
kind of like a family room, I would guess.
Okay.
So
Is that an active fireplace?
yes, it works. Yeah.
That's nice, man. Are you gonna keep that glass door there?
We're gonna put French doors here.
So that glass door gets replaced?
Yeah, it's getting replaced.
That look that bad, man.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of sliding glass doors, man. It's kind of like that's a personal preference. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And what type of flooring are you gonna do in here?
We're gonna do a hardwood in here.
Hardwood?
Yeah, we're gonna do a hardwood floor. It's a slight sag right here.
What's so natural about
So
that?
it's got to come up.
Okay.
We're gonna assist the joists up and put down new plywood in this entire room.
Are they sistering the drawers from under, or are you gonna take out a piece and lay it in from above?
Above.
You can just cut a piece out somewhere?
Yeah, cut it out that area right here. Assist it from that area right there.
Okay.
We're gonna put all this is coming up anyway because I mean you may as well. You're only gonna add a few more sheets when you.
It looks like particle board.
It's particle board, yeah. So we're gonna take it all up.
Are you gonna use not particle board?
Yeah, not particle board. No.
Cool.
All it does is when it gets wet, it just
You can see right here.
it starts to expand.
Whenever you can, guys, you can see right here what happens with particle board. When you're doing these rehabs, don't be cheap, man. Whenever water hits particle board, it just pretty much disintegrates. You can see it popping up there. So whoever did this was just cheap and just I don't even use this stuff. When water touches it.
Yeah, that was an addition. So I guess at some point they added square footage to the house.
Okay. And you can see how it gets right there.
Being that you said you were gonna put French doors there, would you close that off?
Nah. I mean, it's an extra door, but I think it may be more expensive. It'd be cheaper just to keep the door there and add a siding right there, you know.
We talked about that, Charles.
Yeah.
And, it's just because the siding would have to be
Okay.
Put more siding, more framing. We did. He
Yeah, we
did
did
talk
discuss
about that.
that, yeah.
How much are our French doors going to cost?
I think they're like $350, I think.
Times 2, or is that total?
Total.
Okay, so is that, what about installation?
That's part of the price of the
Oh, okay,
cost.
so $350, it's a done deal.
Yeah, it's a done deal.
Home Depot?
Yeah. Home Depot.
Cool, man. Is it going to have 2 or 3?
2.
That's really nice, Ron. Ron, what you got going on here, brother?
Kitchen!
This is your kitchen here?
Yeah, kitchen
Is
area.
this here already?
This is already here.
All right. This is what is this here?
Looking like a bar area, I guess.
Okay.
Pendant lighting coming down right here.
Nice.
Same stuff. I wanted to do hardwood, but I'm thinking about some more decorative tile.
Tile in here?
Yeah,
You have
tile.
the tile already? I see some.
Here we have some tile right there. I want These are the tile. I think the larger one is for the shower, I believe.
Okay.
And the smaller ones.
You take a look at it?
Yeah, go for it.
That's for your kitchen there?
This is for my kitchen. These are for the showers.
That's for the surrounds or the floors?
The surrounds.
You're using these big ones for the, okay, that's gonna be sexy.
Yeah, we're gonna put trim around it. Some decorative trim.
Alright.
So we're going with large tiles and
Here's a trim for running shower surrounds, guys. Remember we always do the little sexy little trim. You're gonna do 1 or 2?
2.
How much do these set you back?
They're cheap, man. I think they were like, I want to say like $4 a piece.
That's cheap.
If I'm not mistaken.
Shop where you shop, yeah.
I mean,
I'll
that was
pay $2 for that.
$2.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
$4.
I can't remember exactly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Well, from
Just
my
kidding.
experience, you know, you gotta buy a lot of them. So, you know, this tin is $40 for how much tile?
yeah. I can't remember the exact price,
And
man.
these are what, 99 cents, Ron?
They were like 99 cents, I think.
You
Something
can
Home Depot?
typically get,
Yeah, Home Depot, yeah.
yep. You can typically get something on sale, guys. Home Depot, 99 cents. That's all we get.
We got 2 porcelain tubs. The tubs were like, I think, $119 for the tubs.
Cool, man. You got two. You doing 2 tubs in
We
here?
were doing 2 tubs.
Cool.
Toilets.
Local board here too.
This is particle board here too.
Does all this come up too, Ron?
That's the bad spots in this one. So over the bad areas in the kitchen is gonna pull. This probably how to clean up all the stuff right here.
Gracious, man. So they had Durock,
They had Durock over it, yeah.
guys. They had Durock over top of particle board. Is that nasty?
It was actually stick on.
like concrete.
It was a stick on tile, particle board, stick on tile, Durock, and it had ceramic tile.
What's Durock? Is that like a cement?
Yeah, the backer that goes down. Just here's a piece right here. This is what Durock looks like, guys. You gotta put it down. Ceramic tile will not stick to like wood or, I mean, it will stick, but it won't last. But when you put ceramic tile down, you have to have a barrier, subfloor, so it'll stick to it. You can pass that around if you want to see it. This is called Durock.
Is that same thing?
Right here.
You had to bust this thing up, man. It was nasty.
I know some spots right here need to come out. Right?
What's the repair cost for a safety?
Just depends. It depends on how bad the floor is, you know. Just cut it. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's the people think the job is more than what it really is, but when you got bad floors,
This is joist.
it's just joists. You cut the floor up, get the joists right, and put plywood back on top of it.
So what type of kitchen design you thinking about, Ron?
That part, we can measure the wall to be like a layout from Home Depot or something like that.
Okay.
To maximize the space that we have.
All right.
I was thinking about. Go
You
ahead.
need half more there?
Yeah.
You thinking what, Ron?
Cutting this wall right here to open the kitchen up a tad bit more so you visually see a little more kitchen space and floor a little better.
That would kind of give you some control. So this is like your formal living room, Ron?
Yeah.
Come on in, guys.
Be careful, there's a lot of
Please watch your feet.
Watch your
Nails
feet.
in the floor.
Nails in the floor.
If you got heels on or whatever, you can sue Ron, not me. This ain't mine.
you have insurance. Pay the deductible.
This is a half more.
What type of insurance do you have on this building?
Builder's risk.
You have builder's risk. Okay. Everybody know what builder's risk is?
No.
Builder's risk. Go ahead, Ron.
Just if you get a fire or any type of damage to your house, and you cover basically. You pay a deductible. Pretty much cover. I think sometimes with the other insurances, they're kind of funny about
Paying.
So for builders risk, they know it's a rehab project, and they're more understanding about your claim. They pay missing AC. If that carpet job was more than a couple grand, I paid about $500. They took care of it.
And how much? Oh, 500 for the builder risk.
Builder's risk was, I think I paid $480 for it.
For how many
3
periods?
months.
3 months. Builder's risk costs a lot more than a landlord policy, but they cover
They
everything.
cover everything, yeah.
400.
I paid $477 for 3 months. And my deductible was $500. So for any kind of vandalism, theft, they steal my AC units.
So you got builder's risk, and then you have the landlord policy. Typically, the builder's risk, when you have an ugly house, no one's living in it, vacant, it covers everything. The landlord
Or in
policy.
bad area.
I mean, it depends, you know. I mean, yeah.
So you got that policy as soon as you close on the house?
Yes. Yeah. As soon as I closed on it, it was part of my closing package.
Which company is good?
I used All Risk. It was the company is All Risk, but we went through American General.
So what you got going on here, Brother Ron?
Knockdown.
What is knockdown?
Knockdown was a wall texture. You have different types of textures. I like myself. I like knockdown. Some people like swirls. You know, I know some people like keeping the walls
So
flat surfaces.
is this, you say texture on the walls? Give us something, tell us what that is.
Just like a texture. They take a machine called a hopper. They spray it, and then once they spray it, it comes with like a large knife trowel. Just run it down, knock it down.
So have you already done this entire room?
Yeah, it's a couple spots that look a little light. We have to go back over. We're also going to scrape the ceiling and knock down over that.
Don't lean on the
Yeah, the
wall.
walls are still wet. The only reason why I probably did knock down because of the popcorn on the ceiling.
You gonna leave this here?
The ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna leave? Okay, cool.
Now, when you say scrape the ceiling, you're just talking about scrape the popcorn
Scrape the
off?
popcorn off.
Okay, so you're not taking down the drywall
No,
on the ceiling?
no. That's the soft spot right here from the roof lead. That's got to be cut out.
How about this? You keeping this here?
Yep, keeping that.
What's good? Is that this?
Yeah, clean it up. Yeah.
How big, how much are you gonna open up the floor?
I'm gonna open it up to the wall that ends right here, opposite of the kitchen. So when you walk in, you just won't see the wall. Yeah, add more space. Make it look a little
Smart,
smaller,
man.
make the floor
It feels small.
Yeah, let's open it up a little bit so it won't seem so confined, you know.
Now, do you have to change that front door out, or are you gonna get that
Yep,
door?
the front door is going out. We're gonna put one of those oval doors with oval glass in the middle. They're like around they're like $199 sometimes. Depending on they have them on sale, you know.
Question, the glass in the middle, what about privacy, you know, people keeping
You can't see it. It's
Can't
like
see it, so
the
yeah.
glass has got a
Yeah, it's
tint
got
to
like,
it. Is this the window that you have to change
That
out?
window is coming out.
What are you gonna do?
Well, we were thinking about my idea. I haven't had anyone actually look at it yet. But putting a window that slides left or right.
Or what about the one that runs?
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Well, whichever the cheapest route is, that's the route we're gonna go.
And the flooring in here gets what?
We're gonna go hardwood here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's already hardwood then.
I think that's
No.
arcade. That's our old arcade flooring.
You don't want to use that. That's like in the 80s.
Yeah. So when you walk in. I want to have this gone away. Flow. You have the kitchen right here. Hardwood to that area right here.
Cool. What colors you gonna be using in here, Ron?
I'm gonna use the off-white for the walls, white ceilings, gloss, doors, and trim.
The doors and trim. Now, just real quick for everybody that doesn't know what trim is. What is your trim, Ron?
Trim is your baseboard trim,
Right on the floor.
on the
Right?
floors, or your crown molding trim.
We got a trim man. You're gonna say guys will come in and put trim around the floor, baseboard molding, and you can see around the windows. That's also called a trim or molding. This is window casing here. All this stuff has to be done, and then you see around your doors here. This is expensive stuff right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up there.
It's very expensive here.
I got a question. You were saying that you're gonna knock that part of the wall down right there. If this would be like the front room, wouldn't it be better to knock the whole thing down right there so you can actually see straight into the kitchen and right through? Or would that be?
The only thing I would say is, where's the punch refrigerator?
You gotta have some wall space, unfortunately, for cabinets.
But I'm saying, I mean, even at least to like, instead of right there, like at least to right there, just to, so your flow would actually be able to see straight through.
Hospital. Open kitchen.
Yeah.
This is all he goes back. I'm sure this is going to be a low bearing.
Exactly.
Probably
That's the reason why we said.
You can have it open too.
Well, you got 2x4s coming here.
Yeah, we're also saying it's a low bearing wall, so we didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
That was our idea to take it right here. You know what I mean? But a space in the middle may be a good
That's
idea
what I
too.
said,
Yeah.
that you do the opening so that way you can be
Yeah,
here to see.
that'd be nice. An opening,
So you can see, yeah.
That'd be sexy then. If you did, if you took this whole wall back, Ron, you had to put a header from all the way there over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We taking away some cabinet space.
Yeah.
Typically, when you have a room this size, guys, the ceiling joists run this way, you know, because typically you want to use a small span. You don't want to have joists running from that wall to this wall. They're going to be longer and they're harder, hence harder to get here. So these are probably, what, 12 feet here, Ron? Is it 12? I don't think so. Probably the joists are going like this, which is going to make this a load-bearing wall, all right? So you got joists going across, take this wall out, and the whole thing falls down. All right. Roll, Steve. You get him. Okay. All right, Ron, what you got?
Bathroom, we're gonna.
Go back, guys.
Whenever you're ready. Y'all ready?
Watch your walls.
All right, we're gonna skim over these walls, knock down, take away this. We're thinking about adding the washer dryer in that closet right there. That was one idea that we had. This closet right here beside it. Yeah, that one right there. This is gonna come up. We're gonna raise this up so it won't look so. If I stand inside this tub, I'm like 6'4". You know what I mean? It's kind of tight right there. So we're gonna raise that up. This door is going away. Tub, towel surround. The toilet is gonna be moved over this way some because it's just so much dead space right here.
Okay.
So that's basically what we're gonna do here. So vanity, ceramic tile, same stuff.
You can put a light over there like tub?
I don't know, Chris, because I already have 2 lights
In there?
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. I got a light here and I got one right there.
Hey, Ed.
It's 2 full bags, right?
Yeah, 2 full bags. Yeah, we're gonna make it into 2 full bags.
Oh,
We ever have a couple concerns. I don't like the closet space. Closets are kind of small, so we're trying to figure out. And the problem that I'm having is that there's another closet on the opposite side of this wall. Okay. So we're gonna have to figure out what we can do to make this closet space add more shelving or something.
Yeah,
So,
that's for my shoes, huh?
yeah. So yeah, that's a concern that we have. That's a woman. It's good to get a woman's view, you know what I mean? And we're gonna make that into a full bathroom. The stand-up shower's coming out. We're gonna put a tub and a towel in.
Go take that. So tub, full tub that's in there?
Your full tub, and we're gonna put a towel in.
Hey, Ron, I remember we talked about using a jacuzzi tub in there. Did you not want to go with that one?
No.
It's cost?
Yes, too much. Yeah. Tub was about $600.
Yeah. It's gone up a lot, man.
What's your total estimated cost to renovate?
Right now we're at $36,000.
That's the estimate.
That's just the estimate. So we're likely to go over that. So,
What else are you doing here, Ron? You put a fan for the master?
yeah, we're gonna put a fan. Yeah,
Typically do the same.
typical fan.
Okay. How about the trim? Are you gonna keep this trim on the wall, on the windows and stuff?
Yep, we're gonna keep that trim.
So this is your master suite. What do you do for flooring in the bedroom?
We're gonna go carpet the bedrooms.
Carpet off your bedroom?
Carpet all 3.
Carpet color.
Light brown, something like that, you know. The carpet's cheap, you know.
So typically you like to do hardwood and high volume, high traffic areas?
Yeah. If I could afford, I would do hardwood pretty much everywhere. It's gonna be expensive. Yeah.
I wouldn't think about doing that, man. Yeah. Do you ever do any floor leveling in here, Ron?
It's a slight sag right where she is, right there. And the joist is a tad bit away from the foundation. Just gonna push it up a little bit.
Cool. The sistering, all you're doing, guys, is taking one joist and putting it up against the other one, and it's done. You screw it in, and it's
That's
over.
it, yeah. It's not as bad. To a seller, it's a deal breaker, but to us, we know it's not that big of a job. I say deal breaker. That's a way to negotiate the price down.
Yeah.
So
Is there any jacks involved, or is it just put the joists next to each other and
that's it.
Yeah. It'll come up. Sometimes you have to jack it, but all the time
Sometimes.
how bad it is. But once you put that joist, man, you put that joist up, they hammer it in with a hammer, the floor will come, almost like it's just like magic. The floor comes right back up. It raises it right back up. Yeah. Okay. How about electrical, Ron? Do you have to do any electrical in this house?
We're gonna replace the outlets and receptacles. This copper wire, so it's not aluminum.
Great.
Insurance companies hate aluminum wiring.
It's hot.
Yeah. Ceiling fan, switches, receptacles. And that's not expensive either. I think we're gonna spend like 18 for that.
Bad, man. We don't really give too much attention to the bedrooms because all the bedrooms are is 4 walls and a closet. You know, we're gonna go put carpet in.
Yeah.
Unless you got some flooring issues at all in the bedrooms.
No, that's just a slight sag right in this area right here. And that's it.
Cool. Okay.
That tile that you said you had for the bathroom, you gonna do like both
Yeah.
with the decal?
Yeah.
He's gonna use it. That's gonna be sick. Bro. I've never done it. What is that? 18 inch?
16. Is it 16 or
surround?
18? It's 18, I think. I think it's 16, 18. 16, 18, they're large tiles.
That's gonna be sick.
Can you enlarge the room so you need extra permit for doing that?
You need a permit, yeah.
To do what?
Enlarge it, just make it bigger.
Make the house bigger?
No,
Take it
Add square footage.
Oh.
Too much work.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I ain't.
So you have bigger closet, you know?
Yeah, then you'd have to
She wearing
extend.
my shoes.
We'll figure the closets out. When you come back, we'll have something to figure out.
She went true.
Any other questions, guys?
Can I ask something?
Go for it.
No.
Please. You talking about the direct mail stuff. Do you use yellowletter.com?
I gotta pay for I gotta charge for my secrets.
Oh.
No, we use click to mail. I do yellow postcards. I'm gonna tell you guys the cheapest place right now is yellowletters.com.
Yeah.
For postcards too?
Postcards. I just sent off $1,300 for $450.
So you don't use click to mail anymore?
Not anymore, no. Cool. Click the mail, they charge processing fees, they charge a lot of extra charges you guys don't know about until you actually.
Is there a particular category you're mailing, like divorce?
I mail absentee owners, that's basically. I've done some probates, I've done for direct mail, I've only done probates and absentee owners, basically. Probates, I've had some success.
Everybody's going after.
Yeah, I can't necessarily get too much success with those. You get calls, but nothing never closes, basically.
So you just go to yellowletters.com, say I want absentee owners in these zip codes or something, or?
Well, I purchased my list from ListSource.
Oh, okay.
So I mail to the same list over and over. I don't just mail to it once and stop. I just keep mailing.
Because it doesn't take them more than one time.
Exactly. So what I do, I purge like every year, every 6 months. I may purge my list. So I go in, and when you buy the list, if you already have the list, you're only gonna buy the extra names. So if I go in, I already have 1,300 names that I target for specific areas by zip codes. I go in and buy the list again. Well, I've already purchased 1,200. If it's 110 more names, I'm only buying those 110 names. So you just purge the list every 6 months or so.
How direct mail works, you cannot do it just once because if people come home, anything could have happened in their day, man. Bad day, arguing with the wife, bad hair day, boss screamed at them. They're gonna put that letter in the trash. The next month when Ron's, is it 60 days you're doing, or 90 days or something?
I mailed, the last mailing I did was in April.
So 60
So like
days.
60.
Yeah,
30,
60 days.
60 days.
Oh,
Every 2 months? Every 3
Yeah, it
months?
depends. Yes, I'm gonna mail again this month and probably towards the end of the year or something like that.
Yeah, consistency, guys, man. Anything can happen in any given day. You get that postcard and mail it. Just
Like this particular lady, she said she received lots of direct mail, lots of postcards, lots of letters. She got sick, and ours hit at the perfect time because
they don't keep them.
Yeah, she said she had several offers in the 140s, 130s. She got sick. Ours hit at That's the right time.
Time and circumstance.
So that's
Yeah, it's just the right time to
Right
look
time.
at it and the right time she want to sell.
right.
All that.
So she needed money for her her chemo treatments and things like that. So,
Seriously. Ron, you stole this lady's house, man.
I gave her a service, you know. I took a hassle off of her hands. She had tenants moving out. She didn't want to re-rent it.
Were they paying?
Yeah, they were paying, but she didn't want to go through the process of having to find new tenants.
I know the
So,
feeling.
So, Ron, would you say you gave her life back?
I would say
Partially?
I took because she had dreams. She wanted to live out before. She knows at some point she's not going to live much longer.
Oh, man.
But she has certain things she wanted to do before she,
You know what I mean? Bucket list.
Yeah, so she got her check for about, I think she had about $80,000. You know what I mean?
40.
She owed the bank the rest.
Okay, she had a mortgage.
She had a small mortgage on it, so she took the rest of her money and she's living out her dreams.
For absentee owners, do you mail to this house? They might forward it to somewhere.
Absentee, you mail to the physical address. So wherever they're living at, you mail to that address.
Where's this lady live at?
Pungo.
Okay. So North Carolina, basically? West Virginia?
It's Virginia. It's a deep off this way.
How does that come up as absentee?
Sound like general booth.
Because the property address does not match the physical address. The mailing address.
Okay.
So it's two different addresses on file.
Oh, okay. So you're not like out of state owner, just
I do out of state. I've closed out of state deals as well.
Okay.
It's still an absentee owner, in state, out of state.
As long as the two addresses are not the same, it's absentee.
Subject address.
Exactly. And just one thing I want to add, team, that was very valuable that I picked up today. I mean, outside of, we're going to go through the mechanics in real estate. We're going to send mail, go through rehabs and stuff on the houses, but the letters I get back with people cursing me out and the phone calls and the hang-ups, that story that Ron just shared is why we do this business, to help bless people. How would this lady ever got this help if Ron didn't keep mailing and keep doing this for her chemo treatment? It's those small nuggets that keeps us going and keeps me alive and doing the business, because you're going to find a whole lot of people just doing it. You get frustrated. This is not coming through. I haven't got my first one, but if you're hanging there, those are the blessings and the rewards to me that comes out of this business. So I just wanted to share that.
Thanks, man.